So this week I'm trying a little bit of a different intro to show you all the amazing food I made this week and maybe incentivize you to stay to watch this long ass video. But yeah, this is all the recipes I made. You're probably gonna see a theme, which I'll talk about it later, but everything came out delicious. I think everything I would rate 8 and above, including 10s out of 10s. Some of the dishes were incredible, as you can see. Like, how can you not want to see how I made this, because it's just amazing. I mean, I would like to eat it right now as I'm making this video again. But yeah, so I made a total of 8 recipes because I had 4 eat days, including these amazing tacos that I made by scratch, guys. Like, I made those tortillas, like, believe it or not. I'm still in shock that I did that. Like, so stay tuned to see how I made all of these delicious recipes. And as always, here are some bloopers. And it's dinner time. Anthony, do you want to eat my dinner?
No.
Okay, I told the waiter to keep going with the cheese, like at Olive Garden. Oh wait, I'm the waiter. This smells like cocoa powder. What? What? Like, I'm serious. What? You don't have low self-esteem.
No, you said I have.
You don't have low. Hey guys, good morning. Today is Saturday. It's day 1 of my week 4. So, and it's an eat day. So I'm excited about that. A couple of things I wanted to. I never really do a pre-video. You know, I usually just talk at the end. But there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. One is, well, I said it yesterday in my real life, but you guys saw it last week, where I mentioned that I was going to be doing something special this week, and I kept you all in suspense. So what I decided to do, because I went to this little Asian market a couple days ago, and they had so many like mushrooms. It was like amazing. And it just inspired me to like I love mushrooms. Like, I haven't met a mushroom I didn't love, especially truffles. But yeah, I was like, oh man, why don't I like do all mushrooms one week? Like, every single meal that I'm gonna eat this week is gonna have mushrooms in it. Some is gonna be like a side of mushrooms, some is gonna be like a mushroom steak. Some, you know, we're gonna have fun this week with mushrooms. I hope you like mushrooms. Then the other thing, I don't want to talk too much about it just because I'm gonna get emotional. We got not so good news yesterday about Moomoo. So at this point, like, we need to know more information, so we're gonna take him to the vet on Monday. So until I get more information, I won't, you know, I'll keep you posted, guys, after that. But so far it's not really good news, but I'm still holding on to a little bit of hope. But it's been rough. Like, yesterday, just crying the whole day. This morning I woke up at 3 in the morning and I couldn't go back to sleep. I was just holding him, and it's just gonna be rough. I don't know what this week is gonna bring, but I just want to let you know and be transparent that, you know, things may change for better or worse. So I just wanted to let you know in advance before you watch the video. And you know, something that, you know, when we got the news yesterday, you know, Anthony was like, yesterday I was fasting, and Anthony was like, you know, do you want to just go get the Impossible Whopper? You know, because in the past I've always used food to, like, as a coping mechanism to, like, calm me down. You know, many people use it, and I think in the past I would have been like, yeah, absolutely, let's do it, and numb myself for a little bit with the food. And yesterday I was like, you know what, like, no, absolutely not. I mean, he was coming from a good place. Like, he just wanted to cheer me up, because in the past that's what I would do. But I now know better, and now I'm like, that's gonna make me mentally feel worse, physically feel worse. Not that, I mean, when I want a burger, I'll eat a burger, but at that moment in time, it wasn't eating the burger, because trust me, I want to continue to eat Impossible Burgers. They're delicious. it was the utilizing the food to cope with my feelings, and that I don't need that in my life anymore. So that was a really big step, I think, for me. He stopped and got some Taco Bell, and I just sat in the car while he got it, and I continued my fast. And you know, eating wouldn't have solved or make me feel any better, to be honest with you. It wouldn't have solved anything. The issue's still there. And so instead, I woke up feeling great this morning, and you know, physically, because I didn't, you know, break my fast. And yeah, so I'm really, really proud of that. I just wanted to share that it happened with everybody. So yeah, just you know, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring, or Monday, so I don't know what the rest of this video, once I put it together next week, will show you guys. But it's gonna be rough, so we'll see. I'm kind of numb at this point because I've been crying for the last like 24 hours, so I can talk about it, but we'll see. But yeah, so hopefully this video is not gonna be so long, but I've already talked for 4.5 minutes and this is like the beginning of the video. So let's go make lunch. I'm really excited. So again, every single meal, lunch and dinner, the days that I'm eating, which are 4 days this week, because I'm eating Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, are all gonna have mushrooms. So I hope you like mushrooms. Okay, let's go cook. Okay, so it's lunchtime. It is what, 11:37, 11:40. Hopefully by noon I think it'll be ready. So what I'm making today is spring rolls, and the mushroom component is gonna be the ENOKI mushrooms that I made in my poke bowl, literally the same way, with a little bit of ginger, and my delicious peanut butter and coconut sauce. So I have a video where I showed exactly how I make these. You can use different type of ingredients, which I used this time, but overall it's the same process. So these are mine, and I made Anthony some. I made his with teriyaki chicken. Yay! Okay, let's dip it in the magic sauce. These things are so good. Look at that. They are. I want to see how you like yours, but they're so easy to make. It just takes time to cut everything up, you know? But oh my gosh, so worth it. So worth it. Just because it takes long doesn't mean it's hard. It just takes time, like that.
She said.
That's what I said. Okay. I love it. The mushrooms come in very faintly, but they're there. They're definitely there. What do you think?
Saying chicken.
What?
No chicken.
It's right there. Maybe you didn't bite it.
It's good.
Right there.
Tastes like the Japanese restaurant.
Wow. Very good. Try again with the chicken. Yeah, the sauce gets thicker the longer, like the day after, it's better, but
Pretty good too.
yay! Guys, so I am making a dinner, and today's mushroom dinner is gonna be made with king mushrooms. And what you make with this is scallops. So I've had it at a restaurant in Disney, of course, and it was delicious. So I've looked up a few recipes, and I think I've kind of come up with the one that I want to try, like kind of like a combination of everything, as always. And then as a side, so here's like what everything that the sauce will have. It's a marinade. So I'm gonna marinate it. Oh no, this is Anthony's, not the beef, the vegan. Oops, good thing I looked. Marinated with claritin bouillon, miso, liquid aminos, fish sauce, vegan, Canadian maple syrup, rice vinegar, and the furikake, and a little bit of lemon. I know it's a lot, but it's gonna be the marinade, and I'm gonna marinate it for about 15 minutes. So it's 15 minutes to 2 hours, but I don't plan ahead. Actually, I was supposed to make something completely different, and it's frozen, and I forgot to put it in to defrost it, but whatever. So I'm gonna make I had this planned for another day, so we just, you know, improvise and switch it up. But yeah, so and I'm gonna actually make it in the air fryer, which I haven't seen anybody do it. Everybody does it in the saute pan, but they put butter or oil, and I don't want to do either or, so I'm gonna make it in the air fryer. And then I have some fried rice frozen that I'm gonna defrost. And then as a side, I'm gonna make some bok choy with garlic and the soy ginger from Whole Foods. So I will show you what it looks like. It sounds delicious, I have to say. So wish me good luck, because I've never cooked these myself. I've had them, but I mean, it's mushrooms and a lot of yummy sauces, so how can it be bad, right? Okay. This looks amazing. It's about 7 o'clock. It's a little later than usual, but amazing. So let's try it. I'm gonna try first the special guest of honor, the mushroom, aka new vegan scallop. Look at the. I'm really happy that I used the grill air fryer because.
Did you say impeachment scallop?
What? Let's try it. Let's try it. That sauce is really good. I do taste a little bit of fishy, very lemony. It's definitely overcooked, but the flavor is good. So next time, I think I did it for like 9 minutes in the air fryer. Probably needs like 5, but let's try this bok choy, because this bok choy looks like amazing. Here. Okay. Here's the bok choy with the garlic. Oh, some fell. I actually like the bok choy better than this. I like this sauce. I just overcooked them way too much. And the fried rice is gonna be so good. Okay, Anthony, what do you think?
Much better with soy sauce.
Yeah. I just don't like to cook with a lot of salt. So obviously I'm doing this for weight loss. I mean, for weight loss in the past.
I was gonna say, I never met a person who put salt on a bagel.
I put salt on an everything bagel. And I put salt on butter with salt buttered. I love salt. But for now, I'm trying to like minimize it, and obviously the sauces and stuff that I have, I put the sauce here so I can bring it when I go eat. Yeah, but when I make the actual dish, I try to minimize it as possible. So yeah, overall, I'm happy. Mushroom dish number 2 complete. 6 more to go? I think so. Aloha. So Anthony was eating Skittles, and I'm like, okay, give me a handful. Oh my god, they were so sweet. Yeah.
What does that even mean? I have self-esteem.
This is what happens when you're up at 9 o'clock at night and you went to sleep and woke up at 3. You say stupid things that are funny.
She has self-esteem.
You don't have low self-esteem.
No, you said
You don't have low self-esteem.
No. You said you don't have self-esteem. I looked at you and you're like, yeah, from Frozen, don't you remember?
It's from Frozen.
But you meant to say low self-esteem.
Oh, that's funny. So I actually decided to do like a Hawaiian plate lunch. So Hawaiian plate lunch, it always has rice, mac salad, and some sort of protein. So for the mac salad, I don't use mayo because I love it too much and I would eat it all the time. So instead I'm gonna make a sauce with white beans and a little bit of the sour cream. So these are all the ingredients that are gonna go in the mac salad. Then I just cooked some brown rice earlier this morning. I cooked this earlier this morning and sprayed it with Pam so they didn't stick together. And this I'm just gonna reheat because I cooked it a little bit ago. And then I'm gonna put some furikake on top. And then for this is called MAITAKE mushroom. I don't know if you've seen it. So it's very, very meaty. And what you do with it is actually you cook it and you like flatten it. And then you turn it around and flatten it. And you don't really need to put too much because this has a lot of flavor. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of garlic in here and then put that on top. And then, like I said, flatten it until it's cooked through. So yeah, I didn't want to cook alone, so I brought baby Moomoo to be my sous chef up here. You're gonna supervise my cooking, baby? Yeah, he's gonna supervise my cooking. And maybe I'll feed you a little bit too, yeah? Cutie baby. So real quickly, I want to show you the mushroom. Look how amazing it looks. So yeah, you put it like this and then you flatten it. Sometimes you put it on the side. Yeah, it smells really, really good. And it's really, really meaty. You can tell, like, I don't know. It's delicious. This dressing is amazing. Try it out because look at it and listen. I left the audio so you could listen. Moomoo likes the sound. Moomoo, you like the sound? Listen. And this is how I cooked the maitake mushrooms. Flatten them out. Put whatever you can on top. Okay, let's give it a try. Like, this looks really good, guys. Look at this. Got baby Moomoo sleeping. Let's try actually the mushrooms, since this is a mushroom challenge week. Look at the cross section. Very, very meaty. This mushroom is very different than other mushrooms. It was super easy to cook it. Wow. Super meaty texture. The flavor is definitely different than just like regular white mushrooms. It's really, really good. I'm gonna put it with a little bit of the sauce. Wow. I like that actually, that it's pretty simple. And it just browned. And it's just like fresh mushroom flavor. Now let's try that MACSALAD. Very, very creamy. Okay. Oops, we lost some. Wow, that's so refreshing. I made my own little sauces. Maybe I'll put it in the description down below. You know, I tried it, I add more of this, more of that. I feel like you needed a little bit of sweetness, so I put the ketchup on, and then I felt like I needed more acidity, so I put some more pickle juice. And it's perfect right now. And then the brown rice, I just put some furikake on top. I'm not gonna put anything else. Pulls it all together. I've been having a lot of sodium in the last few recipes, so I want to make sure that this one is not as high sodium, which I'm pretty happy about. So yeah, delicious, guys. These mushrooms, yeah, whenever you want to eat something like meaty, they're perfect. I think I like these better than some people do portobello mushrooms if they want something meaty. I think these are more tender and more flavorful, to be honest with you. So there you go. They're called maitake mushrooms. Okay, aloha, guys. I'm gonna kiss a baby. Today's mushroom dinner is gonna be poutine. So I am like, okay, I'm gonna link down below the video where I went to Disney's Canadian restaurant at Epcot called Les Cellier, and it was the best vegan poutine I've ever had in my entire life. And so I'm gonna try to my original recipe that I also will link down below. And I think I'm excited with these ingredients. So let me show you. So for the gravy, start with the gravy. Garlic, onions, bouillon, veggie bouillon. I liked, there used to be a show in the Food Network called Semi Homemade. Oh, I don't remember her name. She was blonde, skinny, adorable. I loved her so much. But you know, she used to make things that are like approachable, because you know, it's Semi Homemade. Some things are gonna be fresh and some things are gonna be like, you know, handy. So I saw this in Whole Foods. It's vegan, and I'm like, let me use it to give a little more flavor. So I'm gonna use that too. And then I'm gonna see how it turns out. I found these. Oh my god, like, can we just talk about this? Shiitake mushrooms. I found this, and I found this one also. at Costco. I mean, sorry, Sam's Club. So they're dehydrated. So these I'm gonna, since they're whole, I'm gonna use them when I don't have mushrooms and I wanna have mushrooms and rehydrate them. But this one I'm gonna try, since I already have fresh mushrooms, I'm gonna try to pulverize it and use it as a, you know, like that umami one that Trader Joe's has that has spice in it for some reason that I can't have. I'm gonna try to make my own mushroom powder with it. So that's that. I'm gonna put some miso and some liquid aminos, very little so it's not too salty, and then some sour cream. So that's gonna be my gravy. And then for mushrooms, I'm gonna use white mushrooms, shiitake fresh mushrooms, and oyster mushrooms, which I'm really excited about. And then potatoes, Brussels potatoes, and then I'm gonna use the mozzarella cheese. This one I don't know if I'm gonna use. This is the vegan feta cheese. I need to finish it, so I may use a little bit of it. So there you go. Let me cook and see what it looks like. Can we just talk how beautiful these are? So these are called oyster mushrooms. This smells legit like cocoa powder. If I close my eyes, this smells like cocoa powder. What? What? Like, I'm serious. What? I'm gonna have Anthony do it and see what he smells. What the, what? What is this? Okay. Still smells like chocolate. Why? Doesn't taste like anything. It smells like chocolate. Chocolate! Donna Nelson's favorite food. What is this? I mean, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it to the gravy. Not the whole thing, but maybe a tablespoon. But why does it smell like chocolate? That's cocoa powder.
Wow, this has a stronger cocoa smell. I don't know, it has some weird smell to it.
But come on.
It smells like something burnt. Is this because it's blended it too much?
No. A little bit. No? Isn't it kind of similar?
A little, yes.
You know what it is? The freaking shiitake
Oh, that's why it
mushrooms.
smells like.
No, it doesn't smell like it. It smells like cocoa powder.
I told you it smells a little off.
It smells the same.
No,
This smells the same to me. Exactly. This smells the same.
You're talking to the guy who can smell everything.
I can smell.
No.
This smells the same to me. Whatever. I'm just doing the mushrooms now.
He's licking his lips. Or like.
Wants to eat. Wow, that's really good though. Legit.
I love you, Moomoo.
This is what it looks like now with the sour cream added. And this is how I assemble the poutine. Have 2 layers of fries, gravy, and cheese. This is my second layer. And these totally look like the cheese curds that are, you know, typically used. And then you put it in the oven for like, you know, 4 minutes, if that. Okay, let's try it. So this one has the mushrooms, both cheeses, and definitely gravy. Smells delicious. I can smell both cheeses actually. Okay. That's actually delicious. I really like that I double fried the potatoes because they're a little bit, they're holding themselves like a little bit better. Let me try a little bit more. I think the feta is overpowering the other cheese. I wonder if I need to use either or. I don't think I should use both. No, because one has a lot of flavor and the other one has a lot of creaminess. So this was, yeah, the potato. This is a big upgrade from the last time. Not quite the, you know, the Les Elier Disney edition, obviously. But this is a big improvement, and I'm really happy. Like, I love it. Like, I just want to eat it all. And I will. Yum. Okay, and I had a few more Skittles, but I just wanted to show you that I think since 2 years ago, these are vegan. They didn't used to be vegan, so make sure that you're making sure that it doesn't have gelatin. I started looking, I'm like, what can I make? What can I make? And first I came up with the pizza, and I'm like, that's good, but I don't want pizza. I just don't. And then I'm like, ooh, a hoagie. And I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want a hoagie. And then I'm like, oh, I don't have a hoagie bread, so let me see if I stop and get one. And then I realized, like, most hoagie breads are not vegan. They have milk and eggs. So I do know not all breads are vegan, but yeah, it's just, you know, still a learning experience for me. What's vegan, what's not vegan. So hoagies are not vegan, like the actual bread, you know. So then, and I don't want to buy like bread because I don't eat a lot of bread. Like, I love pasta, and if I had to choose between pasta and bread, I will always choose pasta. So that's why I eat mostly like pasta and noodles. Not mostly, like, meaning like I don't have sandwiches and stuff like that. But the one bread that I do like to get is the Ezekiel pita bread, because I like to make pita tacos, or I like to make just tostadas with this. Like, I open it up, and that way I have 2 of them. So I do have these, and I keep them in the freezer. So I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna cut them in half. I'm gonna stuff them kind of like, you know, like gyros. So I'm gonna stuff each side, and I'm gonna have 2 of them. So that's gonna be my hoagie. So let me show you the ingredients and what I'm planning to make. So for the mushrooms for this recipe, I'm gonna use these baby Bella, which are very meaty, you know. And then I'm also just gonna add some just regular white mushrooms. And then I'm gonna sauce them with liquid smoke and Worcestershire sauce to give them that meaty like taste. And then I'm gonna saute some peppers and onions. And then for the cheese, so like, okay, I don't know if people are from the Northeast or know what Wawa is, but Wawa is like my everything. I love Wawa hoagies. Oh my god, everything. I miss them, and I used to love their Philly cheesesteaks. And the way that I would make it is, I would have the hoagie, I would have the Philly cheesesteak, onions, usually not peppers, but I want peppers, and then cheese, and then extra cheese. And so I'm gonna make the same thing. I'm gonna just, and mayo and lettuce. So that's the plan. So I'm gonna use this as the slices because I had the smoked provolone cheese. I think that's gonna be good for this. And then I'm gonna make another recipe tonight that is gonna use my queso. So I'm gonna just I'm gonna use a little bit of the queso and then stir in some of the mozzarella so it's very creamy. And so yeah, it's gonna be cheese overload. And then I'm gonna use sour cream instead of the mayo and lettuce. And as a side, I'm gonna do mac salad. This is gonna be.
Your attitude, you use too much sour cream.
What? Oh, I don't know if they heard you. But I love sour cream. Have I told you lately that I love you? I just poured it and had some. I love you so much. I'm cooking the onions and the peppers. And yeah, putting everything together. Hi, as Moomo's also eating his yummy food. Okay. It's gonna be messy, but let's see. Wow. That's super cheesy. The sour cream is coming in as creaminess. The mushrooms, I put a little bit, first I cooked it with the aminos and the Worcestershire sauce, and then I put it, not aminos, liquid smoke, and I put a little bit more liquid smoke, and it's coming off like really meaty. I'm definitely tasting the cheese sauce, but not so much the other cheese that I layered, maybe because I'm only tasting the cheese sauce, which is delicious. I'm gonna try just this section which only has the other cheese. Let's see. I don't know if it was necessary because it's not coming through because the mushrooms are so flavorful. So I think next time I'm just gonna do the cheese sauce on top. Next time I wish I had a bread because it was kind of hard to stuff it. But man, this is delicious. So highly, highly recommend it. And I like that I use the baby Bellas, because it's very, very meaty and very like it has a big bite, you know, like a steak. The flavors are delicious. The bread is definitely not a hoagie, so it's not a Philly cheesesteak, you know, like, but the flavors are there and it's delicious. And I'm gonna enjoy this. Hope you like that. Did you like your baby, the FOMO, maybe Moomoo? You like your food? Okay, bye guys. A little hot. Okay, actually no. As I continue to eat it, see, I'm getting more of the sour cream, kind of like the mayo base and the other cheese, and I like both because it gives them like different type of flavor. One's more pungent, like cheddary, and this one is more like creamy. I wouldn't change it. It's delicious, by the way, and I've only had half. That's a lot of food, but it's gonna be very, very filling. Yeah, I'm excited because this is delicious. And it's dinner time. Anthony, do you want to eat my dinner?
No.
He hates mushrooms. So that's all I'm eating this week. I love mushrooms. Obviously, I was gonna say I can eat mushrooms every day. I'm literally eating mushrooms every other day. I know, hilarious. Okay, this dish I'm excited about. However, there's a caveat to it. But let me show you what I'm making and then I will explain. Well, let me just show you. So I'm making a pasta dish, which I'm really excited with, my delicious favorite pasta. I'm using the fusilli. And then I am gonna make oven roasted tomatoes. I'm gonna cook some onions. And then I have regular just white bottom mushrooms. And then this and also roasted sun-dried tomatoes. Very important. Like, this is an ingredient that is a must in every pasta dish that I make. Like, there's no pasta dish without sun-dried tomatoes. This time I actually rehydrated them, which I never really do, but I think it's gonna be better, so I'm so excited. But I did the same also with the mushrooms, the dried mushrooms that I bought from Sam's Club, and I just tried one and I'm like, it doesn't taste good. So I'm not gonna lose hope yet. I am going to actually, because like, I mean, I was like, maybe if I cook them, but they're already like, they're soft. They don't taste like shiitake at all. But so what I'm gonna do when I roast these tomatoes in the air fryer, I'm going to drain the water and put some balsamic vinegar and put it in the air fryer too, and see if they develop a better taste. But as a second option of the mushrooms, I have the white mushrooms. So, and then towards the end, I'm gonna put some spinach, some nutritional yeast, of course, and for the sauce, I have my delicious queso and a little bit of sour cream. I'm like digging this one a lot. It's not so sour. It's very creamy. It kind of tastes like creme fraiche. Yes, creme fraiche. This is what that tastes like. So delicious. Yeah. And then at the end, some Parmesan cheese. This is amazing. It smells so like aged. So good. Yeah, so that's gonna be my little meal. So I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, and here's what's cooking. What's cooking, baby Moomoo? He's salivating for mommy's cooking, right? So I have the pasta going, I have the onions going, the mushrooms going, and then in here I have the other set of mushrooms going and the tomatoes. So moving along. And then at the end you put it all in a pan with the sauce, pasta water, the sour cream, and you mix it all up and the spinach gets wilted and it's delicious. Okay, I told the waiter to keep going with the cheese, like at Olive Garden. Oh wait, I'm the waiter. Yeah, I put a little bit more. Because why not? Okay, let's give this a try. I have a bite here with pasta, the mushroom, the tomato, the onion, the spinach, and the Parmesan. This Parmesan is so good. Okay, I love pasta, which is why I'm gonna say this, but this is like the best dish I made this week with the mushrooms. That queso is perfect for a cheese sauce, and the cream, the sour cream made it a little more creamy, but mushrooms and pasta and cream sauce is like no-brainer. And I taste the sun-dried tomatoes, but these tomatoes I love both of them. Like every pasta has to have cherry tomatoes baked in the oven and sun-dried tomatoes. Okay, hope you enjoy. What's up, Moomoo? You liking it? Say hi, Daddy. What's up, Moomoo? Are you enjoying the beach? Honey! You like it? Ooh, he likes it. Oh, that's at the top. Let's go, let's go. Hey guys, it's Friday noon. Moomoo's having lunch, and I want to have lunch as well. I'll come back later and tell you my update for the day, but I still have my meals today because it's an eat day on Friday today. So I'm gonna make lunch, and I'm really excited about this one, although it is a lot of stuff that I have to make. But never made this before either, so I'm excited about it. Moomoo's having yummy food. He's gonna be my sous chef. And yeah, I got my little Cuisinart out because I'm gonna need it. Okay, so let me just tell you what I'm eating because I'm excited and I have a lot to do. So here are the ingredients. Again, it's a lot, but they're all whole food, plant-based ingredients, so I'm excited. So for the taco meat, I have here 1 cup of walnuts soaked. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just leave you her recipe below. Pretty much gonna follow her recipe, except I'm gonna add this Mrs. Dash taco seasoning, and I'm also gonna add cauliflower, like I said. So, but everything else is her recipe. And then this is a recipe to make the tortillas. Oh God, help me. Chickpea flour, tapioca flour, and I'm making the one that has spinach in it because I have spinach and I need to use it. So, wish me luck. And then to top my tacos, I have lettuce, tomatoes, pickled onions, and that's my sauces, as always, my avocado salsa. I'm gonna do sour cream with a little bit of lemon to make it a little bit more, you know, oomph. And my delicious queso. And that's it. So let's look, wish me luck, because that's a lot of cooking. Oh, and also because I expect this to take a little bit of time, I'm snacking on the little bit leftover I have of my pasta salad, which is still delicious. I think I made this on Monday. So good. But yeah, this is gonna take probably like an hour. So, and I'm hungry right now, so this is gonna be my appetizer. So the tortilla recipe said to do it in the Cuisinart, but then it wasn't really mixing, so I put it in the NutriBullet, and it came out perfect. And then yeah, you just put it on the pan, spread it all around so it's pretty thin, and then you wait like 2 minutes, and yeah, flip it over, and look how like flexible it turned out. Yeah, I'm shocked. I'm still shocked that it turned out so good. And then you cook it 1 more minute, and then look, you get it out, and look, stuffed shell tacos. And yeah, this is me assembling it all. The taco meat, a little bit of lettuce. I love the color of the taco shells too. And then I put the sour cream and the queso in a baggie so I can make it pretty, because you eat with your eyes. Here, this has everything in it, so. Wow. Okay. First off, the tortillas are banging. Holy shit, honestly. I'll never, that was super easy to make. I will never buy tortillas in my life again. That was so easy. That was so easy. The meat, after I put everything now, it is very smoky, which I like. You can taste a little bit of the walnuts. You can definitely taste the mushrooms, which I like. Let me give it one more taste. It's delicious. I think 4 is gonna be a lot. The meat has a lot of fat in it. Like, I think 1 serving is gonna have like 20 fat grams, which is a lot. But it's good. I would not make it again. It's not like, oh my god, this is so good. Like I said, I'd rather buy the store-bought soy riso and eat that. The toppings are delicious. This is amazing. Like, I'm in awe that I made this. Like, super proud. And it was so beautiful. But the meat, yeah, doesn't do it for me. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's just like the amount of time it took to make, and also that I prefer, like, I would have preferred soy riso on this, and that would have been amazing. So I will make that again, because then it would have been so fast to make, because these tortillas took no time to make. Anyways, so yeah, guys, here are my homemade tacos, soft shelf tacos. Okay. Aloha. Hey guys, so it's dinner time, and I was planning on making this bigger dinner, but I ate 5 tacos. Those 5 tacos are like, I put it in, I think it was like 850 calories or 900 or 8 something, 800 to 900 calories and a lot of fat. So yeah, I'm not gonna be, not because of the amount of calories. I'm still kind of full because I had a late lunch. I almost ended up finishing at around 2 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do, so I was gonna do this lumpia recipe, which I'm still gonna do, and then I was gonna make noodles next to it, but I don't want noodles. I just want the lumpias because I've been wanting to make this recipe for a while. And again, it's from Sweet Simple Vegan. And yeah, so I'm gonna just make that and see how it is. I am going to make them in the air fryer. She fries them, so let's see if it turns out good. But the recipe is in their video. So the only thing that they don't have that I'm gonna be adding, because it's, you know, mushroom week, is gonna be mushrooms. But I think it's gonna go pretty well with the recipe. So yeah, I have everything. I have this lumpia wrappers, and I got this chili sauce. I hope it's not too spicy. We'll see. Yeah, I'm excited about this one, guys. I will show you when I roll them and when I put them in the air fryer, and obviously when I try them. So yeah, wish me luck. So lumpias are typically rolled in the corner and tucked in, but this is how she does it, and I actually prefer it more because I feel like you get more out of it. So she simply just like this rolls it, puts water at the end, and then cuts it with the scissors, and then you get a lot more. And then what I did is I put a lot of oil spray on both sides, just so that it would get, you know, even more crispy. And then I put it in the air fryer for about 10 minutes. Okay. Why is it coming out? All the other ones are fine, kinda. This one is like, I don't know why it's doing that, but I'm gonna try to turn it around. Ooh, I mean, kind of nice and crispy. But why did that happen? I don't know. I don't know. It's just that one. But it needs more time, so. Okay, let's try it. They smell delicious. Okay, so let's see. I'm dipping it in the dipping sauce. This is just store-bought, but okay. Like I said, look how much like well they wrapped, and like look at the color. It took 10 minutes in the air fryer. So let's see. Let's listen for ASMR. I'm speechless. These are delicious. This is beyond delicious. I haven't calculated like the calories yet, but I don't care. That is amazing and so crispy. Look at the inside. Oh my gosh. The sauce is perfect with it. Oh, amazing. Let's try this real fast. A little mushroom, warm mushroom salad. Nice little culmination to my mushroom week. So give this a try, guys. This is a win. I'll say 10 out of 10.
Sword.
Okay, Anthony's gonna try it. What do you think? Pretty freaking good, right? That's a nice taste, right? It's crispy. The sauce is good. Why am I describing it? You describe. What could make it better?
I thought I was gonna have it with chicken. And it's very good. It doesn't taste like the beef. The beef is in there.
Yeah, well, this one is
A
not.
little mushy on the inside. Is that normally how they are?
Yeah.
I don't remember. No,
Yeah,
very
yeah, it's
good.
supposed to be a little bit moist inside. Yeah, I think with Impossible meat would be probably better, but that's what I had right now. Pretty good, right?
Impossible.
What? Yeah, but it's frozen. Pretty good, right?
Just like the instructions.
Whatever. Don't talk to me. I told Anthony, it's like, no, it doesn't say in the instructions how to thaw it out. Like in the entire package, it doesn't tell you. And then Anthony looks at it literally for like 10 seconds.
Not even. It's like the first row.
Anyway.
Defrost overnight.
Do you like it?
Very good.
What would you give it?
9
9 out of 10?
Yeah.
8 out of 10?
9.
Yay! I'm telling you guys, delicious. Okay,
Delicioso.
we're gonna watch crappy WandaVision. Better get good, Ben.
Now you're alienating all the Marvel fans, which is large.
I don't care. This thing sucks. Better get good. Okay. Aloha. Hey guys, so finishing week 4. So January is in the books for second round of 100 days. That's so many numbers. Anyways, it's the end of the week and I am just happy. I mean, this week actually went really, really well. Let's talk about mushroom week. Did you guys like it? I liked it. It was really fun. I kind of want to do this like maybe every other week, pick like something, I don't know, maybe once a month actually. But it was fun. It was really challenging to like think about in a good way. Like I love creating things and thinking of what to make and stuff like that. So to me it was honestly fun, and also it made me like try things that I hadn't tried to do before. So yeah, let me know what you thought of this week. Like I personally really enjoyed it, which obviously it's what matters since I'm the one eating it, but I still want to make sure that you guys enjoyed it, as long as you like mushrooms. But maybe if not, like give them a try. They're so good. I don't know, I was thinking which one was my favorite. I had a few handfuls, but I think it's hard because I mean I loved the pasta, and I loved the gravy, the mushroom gravy. It's just like it turned out so delicious. and I loved the MAITAKE mushroom. I love them all, really, to be honest with you. So let me know down in the comments below which one you liked, or which ones maybe you think you'll try, you know. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So maybe I'm gonna do it once a month. Then you know, it was funny because like I was talking to a friend and we were talking about, you know, she's trying to figure out what she wants to do for her you know, nutrition and fitness and eating wise. And you know, she tried vegan and it was too restrictive for her. And to me it's so funny because I'm like, it's so even though it's super technically restrictive because you can't eat, like there's a, you know, laundry list of things that you can't eat when you're vegan. But the thing is that I focus on all the things that I can eat, and I also focus on all the replacement things that I can have instead. So like, you know, if I want, you know, something creamy, I have vegan sour cream. And you know, now that I'm allowing myself to eat this way, like in the past I was also very restrictive and it wasn't sustainable. And it's this way, I don't know, I just really enjoy. And to me it's funny because in my mind I feel like I can eat completely unrestricted in the vegan aisle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense, but it's just so funny because like when we were having that conversation I was like, I think the reason why I've been able to sustain this so long now is because I don't feel like I'm restrictive. You know, like today I wanted tacos and I had tacos and they had, you know, queso and sour cream and guacamole and, you know, meat, you know, all vegan, but it was all of it, you know. I want pasta salad, I have pasta salad, you know. I want a sandwich, I have a sandwich. I want pizza, I want pizza. It's just like, I don't know, I feel like I love it pretty much. But anyways, it's just gonna like you try to make sure that you think about all the things that you can't have and the ways that you can adjust what you're doing so that you can have what you want to have, you know. There's always nowadays we live in a world where almost anything is available in vegan. So and allowing yourself to have like a few things, not like extra processed stuff all the time, but a few things like the vegan cheeses. Like I love them. I love vegan cheese. It's very processed. It's a very processed food, but in moderation it's going to keep me happy and keep me in these, you know, vegan lifestyle. So to me it's a win. So I just wanted to mention that because yeah, it was just funny when we had that conversation. So I just want to keep this kind of short. So I'm going to talk about my weight loss, which was actually huge this week. And I was like, okay, it came into my mind for maybe 3 seconds, and then I was like, absolutely not. Okay, I had a really big loss and I was like, oh shoot, like what if I don't have a big loss next week? Maybe I can like use yesterday's weight so that I have like some additional weight loss that I can add to the next week's weigh-in. And that is like, first of all, I would never do that to you guys because I will never lie. I won't lie, like period. But I think it was just like my fear of like, this is totally what it was. It wasn't about me like not being transparent because you know me, I'm always transparent. It was my fear that I had such a good week this week that I'm afraid that it's not gonna be like that next week. But that's not the past. Like the past has shown me that I have been going down, and even if like I haven't going down so much, I still will go down because I am doing other things that will get me there. Like I'm exercising, I'm still keeping on with ADF, like not modified at all. Like I'm eating, you know, 100% vegan. So I'm doing the things that I know are gonna get me there. So I don't know why I was afraid. I think this week's number was just so big, you know. So let me just get to it. But yeah, I will never lie. Okay, just know that. But I wanted to be transparent about the fact that it did cross my mind. You know, we're humans, you know. But it wasn't. Again, it was coming from a place of fear of the unknown and the hoping that I can still continue that trend. But hey, if I have like, you know, 5 pound gain next week, I'm gonna come and tell you, and then we can talk about why I think it happened or whatever. You know, it's just gonna be, it's gonna be the truth and it's gonna be reality, and that's it. So this week was a 4.8 pound loss, so almost 5 pounds. That's a lot in a week. So yeah, and I mean, you saw how much I ate. I ate pasta salad like 3 times. Yeah, so and a lot of fats, whatever, I'm not gonna question it, whatever, that's what it was. So that brings me, since the beginning of this 100 days, today I think it's day 29, it puts me at a minus 21.6 loss, and overall since I started in September it's minus 58.2. I am this close to say I've lost 60 pounds, which is amazing. So yeah, again, that's like the one thing that I can control in my life right now, and I think I'm really holding on to it, both with the exercise and the eating, because well, one, I'm enjoying it, and two, it just keeps me motivated, and it keeps me centered and focused on something good that's happening. So quick talking about that, because I know a lot of people have asked about Moomoo, and I don't think I'm ready to like kind of discuss it, to be honest. I'll just say that we got really not good news this week on Monday, and it was hard, but at this point in time I'm kind of in like a denial state. Like, you know, I've cried out what I needed to cry out, and currently I'm in the mode of I want to love him and give him all the love that he needs and make him feel like special. We took him to the beach yesterday, and you know, trying to just make as special as we can. You know, I just don't really want to talk about it. So just know that still, you know, he's everything to me. So okay, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, I'm just gonna, yeah, just know that it's not good, and but what is good is that he's still here, and we're loving him and making him feel as happy and loved as he can be. So yeah, I didn't want to end this way, but that's why I've been like, at the beginning of the week you saw me like really not so good, because I wasn't. Right now, for some reason, I'm kind of like in this like, we have him and we're gonna love him, and I'm happy because he's here, and that's why I'm a little bit more like happier, because we're also doing things like taking him to the beach and like, you know, giving him his like favorite fruits and seeing him enjoy it and get excited still. So, you know, he's still here, so I'm gonna hold on to it as long as I can, every single second. I'm so grateful that I can work from home so I can enjoy and be with him as much as possible. So that's it. So yeah, thanks for staying here with me this video. Who knows how long it has been. I'm gonna have dinner in a format this, and yeah, I thank you for watching, and as always, you know, if you can, leave a message down below in the comments to see what you enjoyed this week. And like I said, is to see if you want to see me do any other, you know, eat this for a week challenge, because it was so much fun. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I will see you next week. Aloha.